What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tishema here tuning in. Happy Sunday evening. I just wanted to jump on here really quick and just talk about something that's, really important to me, really dear to me when it comes to worship. I'm a worshiper at heart because I know where God brought me from. I know what I've seen God do for me. I know what I've seen Him, how I've seen Him come through for me like He said He would in the Word of God. I know I have seen Him do what He said He can do. I have a proven track record with Him. He's shown Himself to be who He says He is, and He's shown Himself to do what He can, to do what He said He can do in my life, And for me, when it comes to worship, it gives me a chance to just give Him what I owe Him, do worship and do praise, because not just because of what He does for me, but because of who He is. He's almighty, He's all powerful, He's been gracious, He's been kind, He's been loving, And one of the things when it comes to worship that's important to me is that when especially in corporate worship, that He shows up, that He's in the midst, I know we bring Him in the room with us because we have His Spirit, but that manifested, tangible presence, I'm looking for that when it's corporate worship. I'm looking for that when we get together, in the sanctuary, because He's the reward of worship. And the amazing thing about Him being the reward of worship is that when He shows up, He brings so much with Him. He imparts, He blesses, He heals, He delivers, He saves, He sets free, He brings peace, He brings release, He brings breakthrough. It's so many things that He brings when He shows up. He brings comfort. He showers you with love. I know for me, sometimes worship can be so high, and when He's in the room, it's almost like you just feel fire. I can't explain it, and I'm sure there are other believers who have experienced God like that. But it's almost like you feel like fire on you. Not fire where you're like burning up hot, but you can sense the sensation of fire. And it's just like, when He's in the room, He's in the room, the tangible presence of the true and living God. You see what I'm saying? So He's the reward of worship. When I go somewhere to get with the saints, I want to see my God. I want to see my Lord show up. I want to see His Spirit move in the atmosphere and in the place, because that's what I came for. I didn't really necessarily came to see you per se. And then on top of that, I'm not trying to come to show you my latest outfit either. I want to see the Lord. I want to see my King, Of course, worship starts at home, because inward worship or at-home worship should always be greater than when you go to the house of the Lord, That's a whole other topic and another subject matter. And of course, that's for all believers, That's even included for me. I got to make sure that my personal worship outweighs and is much bigger and greater than my worship that I take with me as I go to the house of the Lord. But back to what I was saying, man, when He shows up, I come to see my King. I done went through the entire week, and I want to see my God in the room. I want to see His tangible presence in the room. I want to see, that's what He brings when He show up in it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When He show up, because He is the reward. He is the reward of the moment. He is the rewarder when we're on one accord, where He comes in and does what He does. He is the reward that, hey, in the midst of this worship moment, my champion is here. My King is here. You see what I'm saying? And don't get me started about when He here and he about to do what He want to do. That's a whole other subject matter. It's like all your little agenda out the window and out the way. So yes, everybody, He is the reward of worship. So when you go to the house of the Lord, you get into the sanctuary, you expect that. Go for that. Go looking for him to be there. Go looking for him to show up, his manifested, tangible presence. Okay? All right? You hear me? You heard? He's the reward of worship. Okay? There's nothing like his presence. He's the reward of worship. I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoy. Bye, y'all.